my name is H.A. Pruitt, and I'm the author of the Anathalian series. And in this video, I'm going to do a book review endorsement. And before I do that, I want to say it is so important to review books because, like, people may not know about books, and you may be so excited about them and love them so much, and people just don't know about them. And the author may be trying so hard to reach people and tell people about their books, but they don't have the reach that everyone else in the world does. Every person has a different reach. They can reach different people. And so if you review a book, you're helping an author reach more people. And that's the reason why I'm doing this video today, because Joanna White is doing a Kickstarter for Immortal. And I'm her editor. I know I keep reviewing her books, but I like her books. So leave me alone and let me review books. And so I wanted to review Immortal because she's doing a Kickstarter for Immortal right now when I'm publishing this video. If it's after the Kickstarter, after August 14th, 2024, go buy the book. Go read the book, buy the book anyway. It's going to be out there. But she's doing a Kickstarter right now, so I'll put the link below in the description, how to get to her Kickstarter and help her get this book out into the world. Okay, so Immortal is a prequel in her Valiant series. I've done a bunch of other reviews on her Valiant series. Ones I have edited and have not edited. But Immortal, it's a prequel to the Valiant books, and it is hard to define because it has everything, guys. It has everything. Okay, Immortal, I wrote this down. I'm gonna get off crazy, but it's such a good book. Okay, it's epic. Anyway, okay, so genre. Historical fantasy action romance with magic. That's what Immortal is. Okay, I'll explain more. Okay, so the audience is adult. It has serious subjects. It has history in it. So it's got like war and fighting and some brutality that's like way back when, before people could, like, I don't know, had governments and things. They just killed each other. It's like death and war and PTSD and historical atrocities. I write so much better than I talk. I need to stick to what I wrote. Okay, so my endorsement. Immortal weaves together multiple genres to create a story that can appeal to any reader. The history spans from around 300 BC to present day and masterfully weaves the fictional life of Nasan into many captivating, tragic, and exciting eras. Immortal traces Nasan's life as he endures slavery in Egypt, gladiator fights in Rome, the severity of Jamestown, and much, much more. And I'll keep going. The fantasy, action, and magic bring extreme danger and excitement to this masterwork of history. Nasan grapples not only with unending life, but an enemy who wants to watch him suffer through every moment, and has the power to do it. Besides his main opponent, Nasan faces situations and people that work to rip him apart, sometimes literally. He also discovers a secret that could change everything. The romance swells and ebbs throughout the ages. It dives into substantial depths that give it lasting sincerity. It touches fun friendship and light sweetness. It explores brutal sacrifice and the bonds of tragedy. The romance feels so full and so genuine and beautiful that it will captivate even non-romance readers, and offers enough tension to appeal to romance readers. It makes me like romance. I say in so many videos, I don't like romance. This kind of romance in this book, because of all I just explained, makes me like this romance. Nasan and Eshe, like, okay. Okay, so overall, Immortal is epic. It's so stinking epic, y'all. It's unique, it's fast, and it's absolutely epic. Okay, so if I didn't explain the plot well enough with all my endorsement, Nasan is this guy who lives forever, but it's because of something that happens in his life. And he's stuck living forever. And this evil guy who's his enemy, is living forever too because of this situation that takes place. And he's trying to make his life miserable. I think it's Tarek. It's T-A-R-I-K. And I said Tarak in my head the whole time, but I think it's Tarek. So Tarek is making his life miserable, and he wants to make his life miserable. But they're connected in a way that they have to keep going. They have to keep living through the ages. I'm not going to explain because I don't want to ruin things for you. But Nasan is like the... I lost my words. Protagonist, and Tarek is the antagonist. And throughout every age in history, they are in this battle that sometimes, like, they're physically battling, and sometimes they're not actually physically battling, but just the fact that they're existing still throughout these ages. The battle is between them. And then you have this love interest with Eshe. Okay, so she comes in before the situation that happens that makes Nasan immortal. Eshe comes and like they fall in love and it's so cute and sweet and everything. And it's also like a little bit like tension, not spicy in any way that I did not feel uncomfortable with, but in a way that's like, oh, okay, ooh, like, a little hot in here. That's as far as it goes with the romance. It's like, woo, a little bit hot in here. And then like they get ripped apart over and over and over and over again throughout history. And like, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, that's what happens. They get ripped apart over and over again. I won't tell you how it ends, but you'll just have to read the book and find out if they actually are finally able to get together or not. Making so many weird sounds because this book is so good, guys. And like Joanna's working so hard on this Kickstarter, and I just want people to know how good it is. Like, it's so good. Like I said, if you love history, like she has worked so hard to weave so much history into this, and not only like facts, but like there's particularly one part with the Shinsengumi that she has incorporated, and the Shinsengumi and Crazy Horse, that she's incorporated so much emotion into these time periods that you feel these time periods, that you like get it. Like, I never really liked history because it always felt like factual and informational and just like that's it, but she creates like emotion with it that gets you attached to it and be like, so this is what the people felt. They're real people doing real things, and they have like these situations that is just so human that you just like love it and want to read it. And that's what Joanna has done. And throughout the ages, she's created this humanness connected with all her history. And it's just a beautiful exploration of eternity. Not eternity like God eternity, but like from 300 BC till future from now. And so it's just amazing. It's just amazing what she's accomplished. Like, it's so good. And I had another thought, and now I've forgotten this thought. Oh, and the romance. Like I said, I don't like romance usually, but like the romance, it's just so good and genuine and deep in this. It's not just about, oh, he's pretty, I'm cute, you know, he's pretty, he's hot, I'm hot, you know, like, let's get together. It's about true human connection and finding someone who matters to you, and then having them ripped away over and over and over again, and it's different every time, and you're like, no, stop. I want them to be together so bad. And you just have to like watch the tragedy over and over and over. It's like, do you like books that just make you be like, oh no, and just, you have to keep reading because you want so much good for these characters, and it's like just terrible things happen to them, and you're like, oh no. And then you see like little glimmers of hope, and then like they're ripped away again, and you're like, no, please. The 80s killed me. The 80s killed me. It goes in the 80s, yeah, like big hair, everything. The 80s killed me, you guys. Like I hate Tarek because of the 80s. Well, you'll just have to read it and get to the 80s. Yeah, so I think I've said enough. Hopefully I've convinced you, like, you need to read this book. You need to read this book. Even if you haven't read any of the other Valiant series, you need to read this book. Yeah, so please support her Kickstarter. You can buy a bunch of cool stuff. Like, she has a ton of videos. Go to her YouTube channel and look at her videos. Like I said, I'll put the Kickstarter link below so you can look at all the cool stuff she has available. Like, read this book, buy this book, read the book. Even if you only, like, buy Immortal to help her Kickstarter, like, it's gonna be 100% worth your money. Yeah, so I just really wanted to tell you to read this book. Like, read the book. It's so good. And tell other people about this book, especially if they like history, action. Okay, like usually historical fiction, like you think, okay, it's like the girl in the dress on the front, like looking over her shoulder, and it's gonna be like really calm and boring. Like, no. Oh my goodness, no. Like, Nasan fights in gladiator battles. He like stabs people a lot. Like kicks people in the face. What did I say? Slavery in Egypt, gladiator fights in Rome, severity of Jamestown, and much, much more. I mean, he's just fighting people. Like, in the 80s, he's this, like, undercover dude. In the 20s, he's this other undercover dude. There's just so many. He gets in fights and has swords and bows and katanas. The Shinsengumi, he's a, what's they call it? Samurai. I can't think of words. He's a samurai, like, he's so much action in this, you guys. Like, so much action. action, romance, history, and magic. It has magic too. It has everything. It has everything. So please, like, go check out the Kickstarter, buy the book. If this video, you're watching it after the Kickstarter, just go buy the book. Just go ahead and go buy Immortal, the book. So that's my review. It's kind of all over the place, but I hope you know, overall, Immortal's epic. It's unique, it's fast, and it's absolutely epic. So go get it. So please like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this video. Is that it? I don't know. Do all the YouTube things that people do. Thank you for watching. Bye.
If you want to know more about Anna Thalian or H.A. Pruitt, please follow me on Instagram at H.A. Pruitt. You can find me on Amazon as an Amazon author, H.A. Pruitt. Please watch my YouTube channel and all my cool videos on my channel, H.A. Pruitt Anna Thalian. You can find me on the Facebook page, H.A. Pruitt Anna Thalian. You can follow me on Goodreads by the name H.A. Pruitt and the book Anna Thalian, or you can go to my website where so much cool stuff about Anna Thalian is. The website is hapruitt.com.
I was going to do a different video, so I'm not dressed the right way, but that doesn't matter.